And pop quiz. Pop quiz is a kind of surprising test. It's a kind of quiz that is given without prior notice. It means that the teacher might just enter the class in order to check that you are keeping up with your studies. Then just say, okay, now get ready to take a test, to take a quiz. Yes, it happens when the students are not informed about the time of the quiz. Just it's done, it's given surprisingly. For example, we had a pop quiz on math exam and nobody could get a good score. And the other one is to cram. To cram is when you have to study a lot of materials and do a lot of memorization, usually in a short period of time and just before your exam, before your quiz, your test. It happens usually when the students don't study during the term due to procrastination or other problems, and then they have to study a lot of materials, a lot of lessons just right before their exam. For example, Ali couldn't study during the term, so he had to cram all her lessons in order not to fail the exam. Have you ever crammed? Which one do you prefer? To study before the exam, to study during the term, or to just cram a few days before your main exam? And the next idiom is to know something inside out. To know something inside out. To know something inside out means to know something completely with details, to understand it and learn it thoroughly. Yes, to know something inside out means to have a lot of information about it, to know it completely and thoroughly. And the next idiom is to cut classes. Yes, you're probably familiar with this one, and it has probably happened to you that you've done it a few times during a few times for your classes. But what is cut the class? It is when you just cut the class, you prefer not to, you don't go to a class without just informing the teacher. It might be because some problems, you're not in the mood, or that day you're busy, or something happens suddenly, then you can't attend the class. And if you're lucky enough and the teacher won't just take attendance, then he or she won't be noticed. And it's a good escape. And another similar word for cut a class is to ditch school or ditch a class. Means, and again, not to attend a class without just informing the teacher. For example, I had a toothache and I had to cut the class. I couldn't attend the class. I had to cut the class. The other one is brain drain. Something unfortunate, actually. Brain drain is when the professionals, when the people who are really experienced and educated on a field just immigrate a country or just leave their company and go to another place or to another country for better job opportunities, for a better life. For example, the company failed to provide all the employees with good facilities, with good equipment, and then it faced brain drain. Subscribe.